Welcome to another edition of 863 Sports Zone High School Game of the Week. I'm your host, Jonathan Anglin. Today, we're going to cover a game from Lakeland, Florida that features the Kathleen Red Devils hosting the Lake Gibson Braves, which was a 5-overtime thriller from Johnny Johnson Stadium. Let's take a look at the highlights.
863 Sports Zone Highlight Show brought to you by The Trophy Shop, the official trophy provider for 863 Sports Zone, located at 3420 Record Highway in Winter Haven, and Jared Gordon Ford, conveniently located at I-4 and US 27 in Davenport.
863 Sports Zone High School Game of the Week, Kathleen Red Devils versus the Lake Gibson Braves. We pick it up first quarter, Lake Gibson up 7-0 in the first. The punt to Marquis Zimmerman. He drops it, picks it up, avoids the tackler. He fumbles again, and Lake Gibson recovers to take over possession. Lake Gibson senior quarterback, Trey Congdon. Play action fake. He hits Kendall Gant, who will make the catch and go in for the 40-yard touchdown to put Lake Gibson up 14-0 in the first. Kathleen on offense. Running back Anthony Ware has a huge hole, and he'll go through it and make the 25-yard run, tackled by Gant. Javon Harrison on the carry, up the middle, falls down but makes a 10-yard run. 14-0 in the first quarter, Lake Gibson up. Kathleen senior quarterback Kevin Wilson back to pass, but he's sacked by Reuben Jones. Kathleen would later punt. Lake Gibson back to punt now, and is blocked by Javon Harrison. And the ball will go down inside the 20 where Kathleen will take over. Red Devils, 1st and 10. Wilson back to pass and lose rushers. He'll try to get in, but he'll be stopped short at the 2-yard line. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half now. Wilson makes the fake. Looks like he runs into his own man, but he'll still get the touchdown. And at the half, the Braves lead the Red Devils 14-7. Third quarter now. Junior Thomas Bowles, nice run, 15-yard gain, and he'll be tackled at the Lake Gibson 40. After a Lake Gibson penalty, Condon hits Gant again for the nice sideline catch. Quick hitch, Sammy Jackson, 12-yard gain, and he'll go past the first down marker. Later in the game, Condon finds Jackson again, this time for 20 yards, and he'll be inside the Kathleen 20-yard line. Lake Gibson looking to extend that lead. Congdon with the handoff to Bowles, and he'll go down inside the Kathleen 10-yard line. Bowles finishing off the drive with a 5-yard touchdown run to extend the lead. Lake Gibson 21-7 over Kathleen in the third. Braves back on offense, fake to Bowles. Congdon keeps it up the middle, nice 8-yard gain. Third and short, they give to Clark, and he'll have enough for the first down to move the chains. Fourth quarter, Lake Gibson now trying to extend the lead to put the game out of reach, and the pass is too high. Lake Gibson will be forced to punt. Kathleen trying to close the gap. Wilson back to pass, and he'll find Harrison, who makes the nice sideline grab. Wilson back to pass again. He's got his dancing shoes on, tap dances around the Lake Gibson defense and makes something out of nothing, and he'll have the nice run and set his team up deep inside Braves territory. Red Devils threatening to score. Harrison in at quarterback, and he'll keep it himself and close the lead. Red Devils now down 7 by a score of 21-14. Braves back on offense to give to Bowles, but Justin Andrews sniffs it out like a bloodhound. 5 minutes to go in the game now. Kathleen down 21-7 with the ball. Wilson back to pass, avoids rushers once again, but he can't quite get away from the Lake Gibson D, and DeShazer comes up with the sack. Wilson, time running out, gets the pass to Harrison, who goes out of bounds. Close to 2 minutes left in the game now. Kathleen trying to tie it up. Wilson back to pass, and he'll hook up once again with Harrison, this time in the back of the end zone for the game time touchdown, and we head to overtime. First possession of overtime, Wilson back to pass, avoids the rusher, and he's picked off by Gant, who avoids tacklers, and it looks like he's going to run away from the Kathleen D and give the Braves the win. but that return won't count. So the Braves take possession, second down, attempt the field goal, but it's blocked. So both defenses come up big to make the stop. Second OT, Condon the fake, and Hill running up the middle for the 10-yard score to put Lake Gibson up by 7. Kathleen needs a touchdown to force a third OT. Ware goes in for the 10-yard score, so Kathleen answers. Third overtime. Kathleen already up 7. Condon, he'll drop back the pass, and he's trying to find a receiver, but he's sacked by Andrews and Denson. Third down. Braves trying to go in for the score. Red Devils trying to make the stop to win the game. Condon back the pass, and he'll find Clark, who goes in for the touchdown to force a fourth overtime. So here we go, fourth overtime. Lake Gibson attempting the field goal attempt, and it's good to put the Braves up by 3. Kathleen now trying to answer in the fourth overtime, attempting the field goal of their own, and it's good. So we head to a fifth overtime. So here we go, fifth overtime. Kathleen in possession, Wilson to give to Ware, who goes in for another score to make it 3 touchdowns of the night for him and puts Kathleen up by 7 in the fifth overtime. Braves trying to respond, Condon to keep it, and he'll go up the middle, but he stops short of the goal line. Here he is once again, quarterback keeper. He'll sneak and he'll go in for the score to bring the Braves within 1. But in the fifth overtime, Coach DeMeyer deciding to win it or lose it on this play, the Braves will go for 2, line up in the shotgun, and Condon will attempt to go in, but he stops short just of the goal line, and the Kathleen D holds and give them the victory 45-44 in a 5 overtime comeback win, and Kathleen outlasts the Braves to get the victory. So the Kathleen Red Devils erase a 14-point deficit to come back and defeat the Lake Gibson Braves 45-44 in 5 overtimes to improve their record to 2-1 on the season, and the Lake Gibson Braves fall to 2-1 as well. Join us next week as we come to you from Haines City as the Haines City Hornets host the Lakeland Dreadnoughts in a Class 7A District Showdown for early positioning in the district standings. Thanks for tuning in. Join us next week. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at 863 Sports Zone and also on Instagram at 863 Sports Zone, and like our page on Facebook, facebook.com/863 Sports Zone. And also make sure you vote for your favorite varsity and JV offensive and defensive player of the week. Send us a tweet to the following hashtag listed on the screen. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you join us next week for more Polk County football.